One World Cup trophy was stolen, ransomed, then found in a bush by a dog. That's number 5 on this list. And it's not even the strangest thing here. I checked every one of these against the record books, so you're not getting recycled internet myths. You're getting the real thing. Stick around, because by number 13, there's a record that has survived 68 years, and once you hear it, you'll never look at a golden boot the same way. Let's start with right now, 2026. Fact 1. The tournament you're watching right now is the biggest in history. Not by a little, by a lot. 48 teams, 104 matches, 3 different countries, the USA, Canada, and Mexico. 16 cities, 39 days. The last World Cup had 32 teams and 64 games. This one shattered both. Fact 2. And one country here is making history just by hosting. Mexico becomes the first nation ever to host the World Cup 3 separate times, 1970, 1986, and now 2026. The same Azteca that watched Pele and Maradona lift the game to another level opened this one too. Fact 3. Here's one that's quietly insane. Brazil has played in every single World Cup. Every one. Since 1930, through 90 plus years and 23 tournaments, no matter who else qualified or crashed out, Brazil was always there. No other nation on Earth can say that. Fact 4. Now the one everybody gets wrong. India qualified for the 1950 World Cup, and chose not to go. You've probably heard it was because FIFA banned them from playing barefoot. That's a myth. There was no boot rule in 1950. It didn't exist until 1953. The real reasons? The cost of the trip to Brazil, no time to prepare, and a federation that simply didn't think the World Cup mattered yet. India never qualified again. It's the biggest what if in Asian football. But if you think that was a strange decision, wait for football's greatest crime story. Fact 5. 1966. 4 months before England hosts the World Cup, the trophy goes on display in London, and someone walks right past 6 guards and steals it. A national disaster. Scotland Yard has nothing. Then a man named David Corbett takes his dog Pickles for a walk, and the dog starts sniffing a package under a hedge. Inside, the World Cup. A dog found it. And here's the twist nobody mentions. That same trophy was stolen again in 1983, and that time, it was never recovered. It's gone to this day. Fact 6. Pele is the only player in history to win 3 World Cups. Nobody else has done it. Not Messi, not Maradona, not Ronaldo. And he won his first in 1958 at 17 years old. 17. Most of us couldn't parallel park at 17. He was a world champion. Fact 7. Staying in 1966, England's Geoff Hurst scored a hat trick in the World Cup final. 3 goals in a final. It had never happened before, and in nearly 60 years since, it has never happened again. He's the only man in history to do it. Fact 8. How fast can you score in a World Cup? In 2002, Turkey's Hakan Şükür scored 11 seconds after kickoff. 11. Most fans hadn't sat down yet. It's still the fastest goal in World Cup history, and honestly, it might never be beaten. Fact 9. Quick, who's the greatest goal scorer in World Cup history? Most people guess wrong. It's not Pele, not Ronaldo, not Messi. It's Germany's Miroslav Klose, with 16 goals across 4 tournaments. Steady, ruthless, and somehow underrated even now. We're past the halfway point, and the last 3 facts are the heaviest on the list. Fact 10. 1950. The final is in Brazil, at the Maracanazo. Nearly 200,000 people pack in to watch Brazil win at home. They lose. Uruguay silences the biggest crowd in football history. They call it the Maracanazo, and in Brazil, it's spoken about like a national tragedy to this day. Fact 11. And it happened to Brazil again in 2014. At home, again. A World Cup semifinal against Germany. Brazil didn't just lose. Germany scored 5 goals inside the first 29 minutes. The final score? 7-1. Grown men in the crowd were crying. It's the most shocking result the tournament has ever seen. Fact 12. For 92 years, no African or Arab nation had ever reached a World Cup semifinal. People said it like it was a law of the sport. Then, in 2022, Morocco knocked out Spain and Portugal and walked into the Final Four. They didn't just break the ceiling, they erased the whole idea that it existed. Fact 13, the biggest of them all, and the one I promised you. 1958, France. A striker named Jules Fontaine, who was almost left off the squad, scored 13 goals in a single World Cup. 13 in one tournament. That was 68 years ago. Since then, not one player has even scored more than 8 in a single World Cup. Not Ronaldo, not Messi, nobody. 13 facts in this video, and the wildest one is a number nobody has touched in a lifetime. If even one of these surprised you, hit the like button, throw a comment down there, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.